Hello, everyone. Thanks for joining us for Crime Unveiled with Courtney Bennett on this Tuesday evening. Tonight, we're actually going to talk about an unsolved case. It happened back in April. This is a story that you might have seen us cover last week. This did air on Friday night. I had the opportunity to talk to an aunt who, she lives in this area and she's absolutely devastated because her niece was shot and killed in Flint on Thomas Street. You might remember this. I'm going to go ahead and pull up our web story. Young mother killed in Flint shooting. It happened in April. So on April 27th, and according to Flint police, this is an absolute tragedy. 18-year-old Leviana McCann, she was tragically shot. She, according to her family, she was just celebrating a friend's prom on Thomas Street, that is on Flint's west side. When the shooting happened, police arrived just a little bit after 2 o'clock in the morning on April 27th. And so far, there are no suspects in this case. And I did this interview with her aunt right there, and she tells me that the family is absolutely devastated and they're looking for answers right now because they don't know who did this, and they're asking anyone with information to come forward. This right here is Leviana McCann, and she was a mother to an 8-month-old. Her aunt also telling me that the young woman was 13 weeks pregnant at the time of the shooting. And when police arrived, according to their investigation, she was already dead outside that home. Again, on Thomas Street, April 27th. Right now, there is a reward. Crime Stoppers is offering a cash reward of up to $2,500 for any information that leads to an arrest in this case. I'm going to pull up Crime Stoppers website right here, just a good reminder for everyone. So if you have any information, you can call 1-800-422-5245. Again, if you have any information on who shot and killed Leviana McCann, the 18-year-old mother, on Thomas Street on the city's west side on April 27th, the family is begging, they're pleading anyone with information to come forward. Her aunt, Monique Campbell, telling me that she described Leviana as a bright sunshine, that she was funny, that she loved her family, and that she was very family oriented, and she loved being a mom. Again, she had an 8-month-old and she was 13 weeks pregnant at the time of the shooting. And now they're frustrated, they're concerned because they know that someone out there knows something, did this to the 18-year-old mother, and they're just asking anyone to come forward. And if you don't feel comfortable calling police, because that's always an option, you can always call police. And right now they're asking you to call the police department, the Flint Police Department. That number is 810-237-6900. Or you can remain anonymous by calling Crime Stoppers at 1-800-422-5245. Again, that cash reward is up to $2,500 for tips that lead to an arrest. You can also go onto Crime Stoppers website. This is another option for people. You can go to their website and you can actually submit tips. So there's no calling involved. You can go ahead and submit tips right here. And again, all of this is anonymous. The family, they did launch a GoFundMe, and we do have this all linked on our website. So they have this GoFundMe right here in case anyone is interested in donating to the family to help them get through this very, tragic time. And information is always being accepted through Crime Stoppers and the Flint Police Department. So again, anyone with information is asked to call Flint PD, or you can call Crime Stoppers if you know who shot and killed Leviana McCann on April 27th. Again, police arrived at the scene at roughly 2 o'clock in the morning, and they found Leviana. Unfortunately, she was already dead after being shot, and they're just searching for whoever did this. And she was celebrating at a friend's house, the family telling me that it was a friend's prom. It was supposed to be a time of celebration, a very happy time in this young woman's life, but unfortunately, tragedy ensued. And right now they are begging people for information to come forward to find whoever did this or whoever has information on who could have done this. And again, I'm just going to share our website one more time because we do have all of these links on our website for you to, find. We have those numbers on there. We also have the link to the GoFundMe and Crime Stoppers page, which takes you right to the tip form. And that goes for any, unsolved or shooting throughout the Flint and Genesee County community. You can always go to Crime Stoppers and submit that tip. They have everything on their website to help solve a crime. So they have missing person cases, homicides, hit and runs, other crimes. And again, that GoFundMe is available on our website. We'll go ahead and link this at midmichigannow.com. You can go under the three dots and under news, and it'll be under the digital desk, but it's also under news in our local section. So again, this story aired in our newscast on Friday, so you can find it right here in our local section. And then those numbers are all right there for you to have, as well as the GoFundMe. That about does it for us tonight for Crime Unveiled with Courtney Bennett. Again, you can find all that information on midmichigannow.com. I do want to thank you for joining us tonight, and we'll be back again next week.